This morning, law enforcement is trying to understand why active shooter incidents are on the rise. 160 of them were recorded between 2000 and 2013. The FBI reported 45 incidents from 2000 to 2006, but over the next 7 years, that number more than doubled to 115. 60% of those shootings ended before officers arrived. Kris Van Cleave in Washington shows us how police prepare for these attacks. Kris, good morning.
Good morning. Since the Columbine shootings in 1999, where 13 people were killed in that high school, police have been reevaluating active shooter procedures. They tell us for the rest of us, the best things we can do: get out, hide, or sometimes take action. This as active shooter drills are becoming a lot more common. The Inland Regional Center nurse who took this video on Wednesday thought the heavily armed police storming the building were part of a drill. She told the LA Times the facility practices active shooter situations every month or so. The frequency of active shooter incidents in the U.S. is rising. Police are adjusting their tactics.
First responding patrol officers are expected to go in to try to find that threat and stop the killing.
Ron Hosko is a former assistant director of the FBI.
They are not waiting for a SWAT team that may be 15 minutes or an hour behind.
Less than 2 weeks ago, the New York City Police Department held a 3-hour active shooter drill in the city's subway system.
These exercises are vitally necessary, particularly in light of all that's going on in the world at this particular point in time.
Everybody stay calm. It's probably just a drill.
In January, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department posted a video online with guidelines on how to survive a shooting of this kind.
Lock or barricade the doors.
Similar videos have been released by other police departments and universities across the country.
Always spread out. Don't huddle together. That creates one easy target.
According to the Department of Homeland Security, active shooter incidents typically last between 10 and 15 minutes. Washington, D.C. Police Chief Kathy Lanier spoke to Anderson Cooper during a 60 Minutes interview last month.
I always say if you can get out, getting out's your first option, your best option. If you're in a position to try and take the gunman down, to take the gunman out, it's the best option for saving lives before police can get there. And that's, that's kind of counterintuitive to what cops always tell people, right? We always tell people, don't take action, call 911, don't intervene in the robbery. We've never told people take action. This is a different scenario.
You're telling them that now, though.
We are.
Police also say be aware of your surroundings and come up with at least 2 exit plans to get out of a building if you need to get out fast. Gail?
All right, we have a new set of rules. And Charlie, just now that we have the phrase active shooter is now part of our vocabulary. It's a different day. Thank you very much, Kris Van Cleave.